Hi, everybody. I welcome you to this course. This is an orientation for my Philosophy 12 and also my Philosophy 12H course, which is Ethics and Ethics Honors. The courses are very similar, so I thought one orientation would do. Their honors course definitely goes in a little bit more in depth, a little bit more writing requirements, a little bit more for the project, but in terms of the topics, they are the same. So let me first introduce you guys to me and then also to the course. So my name is Dr. Andrea Diem. I've been teaching at Mount SAC for many years. I first started teaching online classes back in the year 2000, but my earliest teaching at Mount SAC was back in the 90s. And I am department chair, and I've been chair, I think I'm going on my 7th year as department chair. I teach on campus, world religions. I also teach online ethics honors, world religions honors, and sometimes I teach introduction to philosophy as well. My background education-wise is a PhD MA from UC Santa Barbara in philosophy and comparative world religions. I have 2 beautiful boys. Both are, one's an adult, one's almost an adult. The almost adult is a Mount SAC student. He's 17, but he's on his 2nd year at Mount SAC. And I'm very proud of him. He's going to be graduating in June, and I'll be there celebrating with his dad. We both are philosophy professors, so that will be a very exciting family event. And my older son, who's 23, travels the world. That's what he loves to do. He finds ways to get credit card points and travel luxuriously. And he's a graduate from Berkeley. So we've got hopefully get a job for him soon. But okay, so going back to the course. So this course is ethics, and it's going to look at some really cool topics. We're going to explore in the very beginning the idea of some ethical ideas or ethical theories, like from the Stoics, from Friedrich Nietzsche. Oh, a very loud car is going by. Let's let it pass. Okay. Plato, Aristotle, and a lot of that, if you're new to philosophy, you may not be familiar with these particular thinkers, but hopefully by the end of the course, you're very familiar with them. And we're also going to explore some great topics themselves. Besides the theories, we're going to learn about like stem cell research, abortion. We're going to look at the brain and how it can explain moral behavior. We're going to look at evolutionary ethics and kind of looking at early primate behavior and how that can account for the moral systems we have. And so there's a lot of really amazing topics: animal welfare, religion, atheism, ethics, all of that. That's going to be also part of our curriculum. So hopefully you enjoy the topics I've chosen for you. The class is set up as, I'm going to use the word units. So 6 units, each unit consists of 2 topics or lessons. Lessons or topics are the same. And so every time we complete 1 unit, that is 2 topics or lessons, we have post work due, peer work due, and a quiz on it. And then we move on to the next one. And we do that through the whole semester for those 6 units. This is an 8-week asynchronous accelerated course. The only thing is it's fast paced. Some weeks we cover 1 unit. Some weeks we have a unit for 2 weeks. So that happens a couple times, but overall it is a fast paced course. It's still 54 hours, but put into those 8 weeks. Last thing I wanted to say is sometimes students are tempted to use ChatGPT. It's okay to look up information if you don't understand Immanuel Kant's like categorical comparative or Friedrich Nietzsche's transvaluation of values. It's okay to look stuff up. It was not okay to use any ChatGPT to represent your writing in the course. So that's something that you just don't want to do. And I want everybody to be a success story. I want everybody to pass and do well. And the ChatGPT is something that is considered plagiarism if used to represent your writing. So that would not be acceptable. I set the course up for the post questions to be designed in a way that avoids that. And they're asking for like citations from the actual content of the course, and lesson plans themselves to be worked into the post. So that's something that hopefully will solve that problem. And also not use ChatGPT for quizzes or anything like that. I'm not anti-AI. I love AI. I just want you guys to be critical thinkers, great writers, stand on your own 2 feet, independent thought. The one area we do use AI in the class is I have the project where I have you discuss with a philosopher of the past. And so these philosophers, obviously, because they're of the past, are dead, but you can talk to their AI forms. You could talk to Plato as AI. You could talk to Nietzsche as AI, Marx, Sartre, etc. And so you can have a conversation with these philosophers through their AI bot. That would be fun. And hopefully you enjoy that. So that's the project that we'll be tackling later in the semester. And that's pretty much my short little orientation. I welcome you to the class, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm available, email, help forum, office hours, what have you. Okay. Namaste, everybody. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.